said. But just regarding the report, I think what was really requested was an analysis of how effective the Shotspotter system is, and specifically asked for statistical data. And I think what the report seems to be doing is just like giving some anecdotal evidence of a couple of instances in which it was used. I don't know, maybe they were the only instances in which it was used. But at least for my part, and I'm not the one who asked for this, but when we're asking for a report on something, we're asking for an analysis, like a cost-benefit analysis, like and a recommendation is this technology useful under our current circumstances? What are the obstacles to making it useful? Which, Chief, I think you just expressed what you think some of the obstacles are. And if you think it's just not going to work, I think you should say so in these reports. I mean, the reports, this kind of is like this really soft puff piece about trying to make everybody happy, and it's really got a lot of great potential. It's really groovy, but there's no really analysis here. So I think we just tell it like it is in these things. I mean, that's, we're all in a tough spot here, and we need to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And, I think this is fabulous technology, and I also know that we budgeted the money for it, and I can see that you're using it as sort of predictive, like where shots are being fired. So, but it seems for this amount of money, we should be using the potential of this technology even more so. And I think it is the staffing issue, but it does concern me that we're spending a lot of money to expand it, and we're not even really able to respond, quickly to those places where the shots have been fired. So if I'm misunderstanding that, please clarify. But I think that is something that OPD really needs to focus on. I mean, if we're going to spend this money on it, what are we going to do to make sure we maximize the use of it? I'm just going to say, for all reports that come to us, numbers. We want numbers of things. We want to be able to quantify, how many of, whatever the benefit was, how many were responded to, how many crimes were solved because of Shotspotter. It's because we always get told a lot of anecdotes, one really good case that happened. But that's, if you're talking about being a data-driven department, it means you use the data to analyze your success of anything. So just generally speaking, that's the kind of information I would like to see in the reports coming forward.
Some things you can't measure, but what I can measure is that people are losing their lives on a daily basis out there, and it's my job and my responsibility to do something about it.
That is true, and I appreciate your dedication. That there are some things that you can measure, however, and those are the things I'd like you to bring to us. So.